Hello and welcome to this edition of Tips and Tricks. Now today I'm going to be showing you something that I 100% guarantee. If you follow what I'm about to tell you, you're going to catch yourself a lot more bass. Now when I came back here in 2009 from San Francisco, I really didn't know the area. I didn't know too many lakes that were around. But I'd already done a lot of my fishing shows, the ones that were on cable access. I'd put them on YouTube. People had watched them. But what I wanted to do was get all the knowledge in my head out. I said I didn't know the area. I didn't know many lakes around here. Didn't know anything about a lot of the ponds. But I had all this knowledge in my head of how I became the bass fisherman I am. And how to teach others to be a better bass fisherman and to catch more bass. So what I did was I created my tips and tricks. And I scripted. I actually have them somewhere right here. It's alright, give me a sec. Wasn't really thinking about this part. They're right here though. I have all these guys. All these right here. This is actually pages and pages of all my tips and tricks. I mean, there's a lot of them here that are still scripted that I haven't done. But I spent like the first 2 years on YouTube. And that's what I was known for when I first came to YouTube, was all my tips and tricks. Everybody's like, oh my God, I learned so much. People would send me pictures of fish they caught because they listened to some of my tips and some of my tricks and some of my techniques and stuff. And like I said, they're all scripted here. I probably have another like 30 or 40 that haven't been filmed. But people kept asking, oh, are you ever going to do any more shows? Are you doing more shows? So I started doing shows. Put that down. But back to what this tips and tricks is about. It's 100% guarantee that if you do what I'm about to tell you, you're definitely going to catch more fish. Now what this is, obviously, CCB Bassin, CCB Bassin. This is my website. It's centercoastbass.com. You go to centercoastbass.com and this is what you see. It's what you see right here. This is it. You see the CCB Bassin, my logo from YouTube, and the one that shows up in the corner of all my videos. And you have a little enter. So what you do right here is you click enter. And you come here to our intro page. Welcome to Center Coast Bass. Little storyline about us and about me and what I do. And then, you can scroll down and there's the Facebook and the Twitter and all that kind of links. But what I'm here to tell you about is this little thing right here. See this little bottom bar down here? This bottom bar down here, right here. This little thing right here. It says tips and tricks. And then next to that, it says biology bites. See what you do is, and why I'm here, and what the 100% guarantee is about clicking on this thing right here. Tips and tricks. See, all these are actually on my channel. But there's over 800 videos that I produce now. So when you get on there, trying to find these, because I don't really have them divided up by shows and blogs and tips and tricks and biology bites, but I did it on my website. Now, these shows are chronological. This is like the first one I ever filmed. And the quality ain't the best. I'll tell you that right now. The quality ain't the best. I only had a standard camera back then. Plus, I was using them for file sharing, the ones that I upload on the YouTube on Pirate Bay. So I wanted the shows to be smaller so people could get them so they weren't a huge file, get file sharing, get downloading. So anyway, the quality ain't, but the audio is great. I have the wireless mic. And what I say and all that is, and all the information, it's just some of the videos a little rough. But if you come here and if you notice, if you scroll down, look at that, guys. I think there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 per page. And these are in chronological order, guys. I mean, you can go with that, and then you just get down here at the bottom, and you hit next, and next, and next, and next. I think there's over 100 on here, tips and tricks. And they all got, right up top, they got their title. This is a bait fish key factor for new lakes. Biology bites. Don't know why the biology bites is on there. It should be a tips and tricks. Tip for better walking the dog, tips and tricks for Center Coast Bass. And I said you can go to next. And there's a bunch more. They all pop in. Then you go down here at the bottom, you hit next. And you get another 7 and another 7. And like I said, these are all, I mean, I have everything. Kiss your way to better bass catching. Dual rigging surface lures to catch more bass. I have ones on winter in here, slow roll twitching a buzzbait for more bass. I mean, I'm telling you guys, this is a I do some tips and tricks, and I'm just gonna start trying to get to the rest of these I've scripted. But I'm telling you, if you go on here, 100% guarantee, if you go through all these things, I spent 2 years in using, at that time, my 30 years of bass fishing knowledge, and I just wanted to get it all into a video. So just everything I knew, every tip, every trick, everything I'd learned over those 30 years, now it's 40 years. At the time, just getting it all down. And I said, it's on here. You can just keep going next. You can go through them all. You can watch them all in a row. And like I said, this is the time of year. A lot of people are iced over if you don't ice fish, or even the bass fishing itself is all in the tubes and it's cold. So if you take this and you go back and look at all these. I said, that's just my tips and tricks. I said, you go right next to that down here in the bottom, and there's the biology bites. So you get the biology bites, and then again, there's not as many as these, but you go through them all. Biology bites, largemouth bass, summertime myth, and you can go to next, and then all the rest of them load up. But yeah, I did this on purpose on my website, not on YouTube, just so I could put them all in chronological order, put them all perfectly the way I want. And yeah, they're not all on there. I think some of the newest ones of the tips and tricks might not be. But there's well over 100 of them on here. And if you go in, like I said, it's right here. All you gotta do is click it. It'll start playing right there, right inside my website. And there you go. Boom. It starts playing. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, this is 100% guaranteed. Go back and check out all this. Like I said, right here, tips and tricks is right there, and then right next to it is the biology bites, and it's right here on our website, centercoastbass.com. I know I said I don't talk about this much. I've never done a video, but I've had a lot of my old viewers and ones that watch me go, God, dude, your stuff, I don't know why you don't have more subscribers. I don't know why you don't get more views. All they have to do is go back and watch all your tips and tricks and your biology bites, and everybody would catch more bass. So that's why I'm on here, to promote this. centercoastbass.com. And you can go in and spend the time and look at all the things that I spent 2 years scripting. Scripting, guys, scripting. Look at this, scripting. I would just sit on my porch and everywhere I was and just write down every little thing I learned and every tip and just everything that was in my head. I wanted to get it down. So it's all on here. It's just way back. It's way back because I have 800 videos and like 20 pages on my channel on YouTube. But go back, go right here to centercoastbass.com, hit that tips and tricks, hit that biology bites, go through them in order. Spend time, and like I'm saying, and like the title is, 100% guarantee you will catch more bass. I hope this helps. Until next time. I'm going to show you go back and watch a bunch of these.